Everybody knows hand signals or even hand signs, common ones. Like even a 2-year-old knows that signal, come, gimme, 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 gimme. Right? A 2-year-old wants a cookie and they're like, gimme, 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 gimme. And when you see an interaction with body language, and there are a lot of body language experts out there, I would love them to look at my footage. I say it's not my footage, it comes from At Night. What I've done is I put it through a process that allows me to crop it down to a center point that I want to focus on, and then it brings that into focus. And it's a lengthy process, and it takes a couple reps, if you will, to be able to get it to where it's manageable, that you can just play through it and be able to rewind it, play it slower, and so forth. And so in doing that, what I'm seeing, I need your eyes on. You're going to tell me what is going on, because there is some hand signals, undeniable, as well as, and I mean they're blatant, between the hoodie and the mother. Now, what is that hand symbol? And is the mother handing something off? That's the question. We're going to be looking into Sebastian Rogers today. So if you're unfamiliar with the case, I'm just going to give you a real quick rundown, if you will, a summary of what has taken place. So before Sebastian went missing, there was some custody issues. The stepfather not staying in the home, but rather 3 hours away at his job. The real father working 12-hour days and not having a lot of extra time. So the mother is the one that was with the child on the last day, and for the last 12 hours, she was alone, as per her own account, with this child. She and family members had the best day ever for Sebastian, who was 15 on February 26th this year. So not quite 10 months ago. After that, she goes out to dinner to Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse. They have a dinner. It's caught on film. We just got that footage, as well as her leaving that restaurant. And that's the last proof of life that the father, Seth, has ever seen of this child. Now, the question is, if this child was just taken directly home at 9 o'clock, said goodnight, love you, mommy, Mommy never says in any of the replies that she said, I love you too. That's a big red flag. But, okay, the kid just goes to bed. 10 o'clock, she uses the word thud, describing a sound. She's on the phone from 9 o'clock to approximately midnight with the stepdaddy, who, for some reason, can't be in the home while this custody battle at the same time, which we don't know if it's connected. But he's staying 3 hours away, so mom's on the phone with him for 3 hours. But she also says she's studying for her schooling. Now, she works for a security firm, but doesn't have any security cameras on her home. The only night her home, according to her, is an absolute complete blackout on the outside of the home. All security light systems are down, meaning the 3 giant lights above the garage off. That's even from her neighbors. Sebastian was alleged to have taken the garbage out, but it's too dark to see. And the one wearing a black hoodie, pointed out by one of our 1111 true crimers, that allegedly Sebastian would have been wearing to take that garbage out, actually is seen on the mom in the footage at the restaurant wearing a black hoodie. So, is it really mommy taking the garbage out? We may never know, but it's a great question. So, they go to bed that night. Mom hangs up at midnight. She heard the thud at 10. She goes to wake Sebastian up, and he's not there. That's where we are today. Now we have that last proof of life footage. We've watched it once all the way through. We pulled up some questions. I said I would get some time put together and I would enhance this footage enough for us to see, meaning I would enlarge it, I would darken it or lighten it, and I don't like to use any fancy graphics. I only want them to be if I'm basically changing the lighting a little bit so that you can see better, or I'm darkening it where it's overexposed. So I'm just making normal picture corrections. But in doing that and being able to focus, this is excellent footage. So even this little tiny bit I'm about to show you, when I say little tiny bit, it's lengthy, but it's that it's only of this much of the screen. It's this much because that's where the action is. And on a full-size screen, that becomes so tiny, you can't tell what happened. But what does it reveal when we enlarge it? Now, just for the record, if you have any information leading to Sebastian Rogers, please get a hold of the FBI. Just skip the whole thing. Just get a hold of the FBI. If you know where he is, or you know any information that would lead to the whereabouts, or you think you know it, please don't go off rumors on the internet, but actual tangible evidence that would lead to him coming home. Please do that. Okay. Here we go. Hand signals, right? There's definitely something that happens. Now, to be blatant and clear and transparent, Sumner County, which is the county investigating the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers, also overseen, or not overseen, but helped, much better word, assisted, they like to use, by TBI, which is the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, are all working on Sebastian's case, but after 10 months, almost 10 months, this footage was released to the public recently, and after the online sleuths decided to look into it further to find out what this interaction is by the car with the mother on the only footage that all of TBI and Sumner County have had this whole time, they didn't look into who this green hoodie person was until just a few days ago. 9 months plus later. You got me. So the online sleuths are the ones that prompted them to say, hey, something's going on here. And within a very short amount of time, just a day or two, they said, nope, this person is clear. Don't worry about him. But there is a little bit of other footage. There is some footage where flashlight or a flashlight or more, could be more, depending on, you need to review the footage, is somewhere around that house and leading away from Sebastian's house at approximately, we're guessing, because the timestamp stuck, by 3 a.m. Ellie is saying garbage truck, but locals are saying no, this was way before that. There's also a car that is caught on CCTV footage by neighbors, and that car is parked at the end of the cul-de-sac that Sebastian is missing from. Yet we have nothing that catches this child on camera anywhere. Are you ready to dive in? How did I do? Did I do all right? I hope I brought you up to speed. We have a lot of new watchers that are coming over from the Jay Slater case, and I don't want them to feel left out. I want them to know what's going on. So we have that last proof of life footage on Sebastian. Hold on. I need a drink before I cough or after. Thank you. Forgive me. So just to cut to the chase, we're going to look at a real short little part that we'll get into a much better version of it. But this is just the uptick, if you will. So she's a green hoodie person is already over here. There went these people. Pretty soon you're going to see Sebastian. So watch right here. This is where green hoodie person that is of no police interest is hovering. This is the mother's car. They're about to come to get into the car. Her and the missing child. The now missing child. All right? So you can see the top part of the video is smeared a little. It just happens to be that I stretched it out purposely so that we can actually see the movements extended. It just is emphasizing it more. There is no more than that on that top part, though. I've literally took the edge of the video and just pulled it. So she's still there. Pretty soon you're going to start to see her. There she is. Now she pulls back. There she is. See, as she rocks forward, you can see the writing on her shirt. But up here, you can almost see the wavelength of light that she brings into the picture with the white writing on her shirt. So she's waiting. She's like impatient. She's pacing. She's going back and forth. Here she is. She goes back. Right? Now she's waiting. Lengthy. Okay, now we got Katie. All right? Did you see all that hand movement? Let's stop it right there. Let's back it up. Let's just watch it again. Don't even watch Katie. Only watch the green hoodie person. Now, let me make this bigger. Come on. You don't need to see my face. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to drag it along for just a minute. There we go. Here we are. Here it comes. You'll see her. She's hovering here this entire time by the driver door. Okay, so the family goes by. She's here. Now, she doesn't talk to anybody else. She doesn't interact with anybody else. She's not looking for a handout from random people. She's literally waiting by the mother's car, by the driver's door. She's still there, I promise you. Okay, you can see her walking around back here, turning around, movement. Hello to everybody. Hi, Jennifer Swain. Thank you for modding, Debbie Gazzardo. Thank you for modding. Thank you for modding, Reach Not That Reach. Thank you, my lovely Luz. Hi, Carolyn Miller. Welcome back, lovely. Hi, Kim G. Hey, Paul. Miss Q. There she is. She popped in. She popped up. Reserved Glitchin'. Welcome back. Good to see ya. See, she's pacing, but she's waiting. That's the thing. This isn't just somebody that was passing through the cars and happened across the path. She's pacing. She's waiting. Look, full blown in the picture. Now out. Right? Here she is. Look at the hand. Look at the hand. Look at the hand. Oh, this kills me, you guys. Look, right here. What are you seeing? What are you seeing? What is this with Katie? She's holding something up to her. This person is ready to receive it. Could it be a roll of cash? Literally a roll of hundreds, roll of thousands, who knows? Now you can see these are two different hands. This is Katie's other hand, right? This is her right hand. This is her left. Could it be a quick rug deal? Who knows? Okay, let's back it up a little bit. Let's just see what happens here. We're going to go over here. I'm going to come up to top side. We're going to run the one that went through the system for us so that we can get a better understanding of what's going on. I'll come up to top and we'll chit chat for just a moment. That's the phone handed over. KP tried to hide it flat-handed, says Carolyn Miller. Kim G still thinks it's a quick rug deal. It's good to see some familiar faces. I missed you guys. Hey, Renee, I wonder if KP received a text just before they left the restaurant. I believe she handed off a phone with all of Sebastian's pictures from dinner, in my opinion. Ocean Deep 24, payment, in my opinion. Hi, Snide. Snide Pretendergast. Hello, lovely. I like your name. Paul believes it was a rug handover. Reserve Glitchin said, no doubt in my mind, definitely a handoff of something. And I'm with Reserve. I think it's of something. I don't know what it is. Carolyn Miller says Sebastian noticed it and he tilted his head at a perfect angle. I saw that. It was definitely sneaky. Right. I'm with you, Kim. It's something. Shona says definitely something handed over. It gets Sebastian's attention. Right. Okay, I'm going to make it big again. And we will continue. All right, my lovelies. This part I'm purposely running the first through, all the way through, nice and slow. Now, this woman, when I'm cutting to this part, has already been waiting. I'm only capturing this part. She'd already been waiting by the car for a substantial amount of time. So it winds up being over 2 minutes. And do you see it way up here? Let me get a white marker. Hold on, you guys. I want a white marker. Shoot. I can't mark on it. Okay, let's just watch it. Kathleen Barnes, hello, welcome back, lovely. Looked to me as something was asked for with the hand movement. Yes, I agree. You're also a newbie, Paul. Well, you're welcome and your family right away. So no hoops to hop through. Hey, Marie. Hey, Shiv. Good to see ya. Big love to you, dear. Hey, Renee. I got to get caught up on chat. Okay. Now this dude, he's going to get out of there. And then you can start to see her movement. See her pacing through the driver side door. I got to mute for a minute to cough. Sorry, guys, I like to choke to death. There's the exchange. All right, so this is normal speed. See all that hand movement? There's more. We're going to slow it way down. We're going to get into it. Carolyn Miller says, or it's a key to a private storage unit not associated with the Proudfoot's alternative theory. I agree, Jennifer. This is just stupid. We're not dumb. Something was handed off. Oh, you wait till we slow it down and we're going to get up and close and personal with it. Kim G says, who has witnessed rug deals at a drive-thru? I have. I'm in Houston, Texas. It does happen all the time. I've heard of it. I've never seen it. All right, you guys. I've slowed it down. So it's going to be, I skipped the waiting part. So here comes Katie. Watch close. Hand up, hand down. What goes on here? 2 hands Katie has out, right? She handed her something with that right hand. She put her left hand on the car is what I see. Now Sebastian's waiting for the door to be unlocked. So something's transpiring. You can see the movement. You can see the movement. So there's something going down over there. And now she comes out, both hands in the air toward Katie, like a bye from the side, right? Hey, Fuzzy dear. Welcome back, love. Okay, let's do this again. Even slower. Watch this. Hand up, right hand 2. It's almost as if she's pointing, saying, go back, and the person goes back, right? Let's look at that for just a minute. Right here. Let me stop it. Okay, let's get back. I have control of the mouse, and you'll be able to tell if I am going forward or backward by the movement of Sebastian. If he's walking backward, then I have rewound it. All right, let's go nice and slow. Here comes Katie. Right there, she could be turning on her vehicle with her left hand. But look at her right hand. You can see the right hand, she has something. So she's covering her right hand up with her left hand, and I believe that is her car starter there. But she does appear to have something in the right hand. This person has now approached Katie, is coming towards Katie. Let's see what happens here as Katie kind of motions to go the other way. Whoops, I went too fast. Okay, there's that picture. She backs up, right? She follows that. If Katie's like back up and points. Now look at this. Right here you see something. Right about, she blocks the light. There's a sleight of hand here, right there. 2 hands up. One hand, which is the left hand of Katie, is resting on the car. The right hand is handing something off or pointing to her. Now let's go back a little bit. We're going backwards. We're going to watch it. I'm going to let it play. It is on a very slow, I think it's at half speed. There's that. See 2 hands. The girl backs up. Hand up, hand curled, hand up, hand curled. Katie shows it. Like, is this what you're looking for? Look at this. All right. Let's play it one more time. Hand, hand. Katie shows it and hands it. Hey, Bugsy, how are you? Hi, Jasper. Hi, Miss Q. Hi, Elsa. How are you, folks? Good to see you all. Jasper says, handoff, even Sebastian saw it. All right, let's let this roll. I broke it down and I get it even closer. I want to make sure we have time to get this all in. Now, if you're in the Jay Slater case, after this, we're going to jump to my second channel, and that is an 1111 crime story. There'll be a thumbnail, magic carpet ride. You can do the time warp with us. And we're going to get into a big open family discussion about the new information we found out from Jay's dad. Okay, it's still playing. It's just at half speed. He's watching. His hand is on that. He's still waiting, you know. There's an exchange. Bugsy said she definitely knew this person and handed her something, in my opinion. How can they say she is cleared? Look at this hand of her. Right here. Both hands basically waving bye to her. Right there. Bye. And then doesn't want to touch the car because you would leave your print then. Has to make sure she doesn't step on this. And out she goes. Let's jump back to right here. Look at that hand. Up. Across her bye. Bye. You would not put your hand all the way across your chest. She was waving at Sebastian, in my opinion. Let's watch that again. She's waving at Sebastian. See? Right here again. He looks directly at her. She waves at Sebastian, and she isn't questioned. She almost put her hand on the car. She's like, don't want to leave my fingerprints. All right, let's get a little closer. It's going to get real close now. If I did this right. Yes, okay. And it's slowed down. This is just Katie. Let's look at that. Right there, she pointed 2 things. Both hands. Watch for it. Here it comes. Hand, hand. There it is. Here you go. All right, let's stop it right there. Let's go really slow. Right here, Katie has something in her right hand. Now, that's a reflection of the car underneath, but her right hand is up, and her left hand is pointing with her finger as in back up. That's just my interpretation. You might feel it's something else. Feel free to disagree. Now, she still has something because it's sticking out here. Okay, watch what happens here. Katie approaches. The woman backs up. Sebastian's watching. First, look. Now, she's already reached out once. The shadow comes across the car, and it's the shadow of this hand right here. So this is the second reach for it. She takes her hand back. Oops, I did too fast. We got to get it just right. 1, 2. There it is. Katie has something. That is something Katie is holding up. Upward, like here it is. To me, it's small. It looks cylinder. Now, I do have a better monitoring system when I don't have to enlarge it this big for you guys. And it appears as if it's either like a roll of money or a file or something cylinder and long. Carolyn says, and she put whatever it was in her right pocket. No, when she goes high inside the TRH, she holds outside a pocket while turning corner inside restaurant. Didn't quite follow that, but others may have. All right. I don't know why it just jumped off this and lost our place, but we can get right back into it. All right. Hey, Skate Energy again. Hello, lovely. Day in the life of Penny. Welcome back. I agree. It is very sad. All right. Let's start breaking this down even more. Okay. Let's back it up to the first little part. Here's Katie coming in the picture. Right there. This woman's moving forward. Katie's in the movement of telling her to back up. I would have just, if this was a passerby, right there, Katie's literally pointing at her saying, back up. Or maybe Katie's holding something in her hand. Maybe it is a phone. But she's able to retract it real quick. So I think it's a finger. And the girl does back up, the woman. Katie approaches. Katie approaches. Right there. Sebastian's watching with quite a bit of interest. Hand out. Give me it. Give me, right? Look at that. Curling the fingers in. Give me. Come on, give me. You want this? Now, you know I'm paraphrasing. You mean this? Yeah. Hands open to receive. Hand in the shape of giving. All of a sudden, that hand goes low. To cover her other hand that she's handing off with, she's going to put her hand on her car. Watch this little slick. Boom. Now you can't see nothing. She approaches, steps behind, and some sort of whatever happens. I'm just saying. Hey, Dr. Jaw, awful strange. KP was so worried about this video. She knows, in my opinion. Me too. I agree with you. Claire says maybe fake documents. Looks like an envelope to Claire. Could be. She waves at Sebastian. Right there. She even... do you see her twiddle her fingers? She literally waves at Sebastian. Does the whole like toodaloo. Watch her hand movement. Now you know KP can't see it. In Sebastian's... you can see when I spread it out. Right here, her hand's still in front of her. Toodaloo fingers. Then the other hand too. Oh, almost touched the car. I don't know, you guys. I just... how can they throw this away? How can anybody not find this suspicious? Carrie Star, maybe a key to her house or... sorry. Forgive me. Payment for the planned event. I don't know, right? I can tell you, Katie has something in her hand. That woman is doing the gesture of give me it, give me it. So we've got this unknown person, this green hoodie, hanging around the car for up to 2 minutes prior to the mother. She doesn't approach other people. It's on the last proof of life footage. Not cool. Mother's in the restaurant doing the whole owl 360, scanning that restaurant like she's some sort of an AI. She's like, la di da di da di da di da la. That's a lot of looking. Do it. Do it with her. That is super sus to us. Serious. So then she leaves the restaurant. Meanwhile, while she's in the restaurant doing the whole who, where scan, Hoodie's been standing by her car door. Not her own car door, but the mother's car door of the child that goes missing just hours later. But she's in the clear, and they found her that quick. Truth to Light says, as this happens, both the worker and the main man in yellow turn as though they heard something. Truth. And we'll get into that too. We're going to keep going with the footage. But I just want to take a little bite at a time so that I make sure what I'm showing is very well seen, that others can take it. And I don't copyright claim on people working for Sebastian. So if you want to take my footage and share it, just name out my channel and say the name right. It's 1111 True Crime. But absolutely feel free to use it, because if it gets this boy home, I'm grateful. If it helps in the least. Is it of consequence? I have no idea. The police say it's not. I have no idea. I just find I can't let go of it. I'm stuck. Miriam says, is that child just been SOLD for money? Just asking. Are we looking at trafficking? Are we looking at trafficking? Karen Bell says, first time here, suspicious. Well, we are our own little channel over here. We try to keep it about the facts if we can. We do theorize, but we tell you that. We're very transparent. We show you all the work on the screen that we do. And we hope that we spread awareness and maybe contribute to getting the energy into finding this child or getting justice. I mean, whatever it's got to be. I pray he's alive. And thank you for joining us. Brown 3 White 3 Girls, thank you for joining us. Make sure, if you are in support of wanting to see more, a great way to do that is to hit the like button. It literally, if I get hardly any likes, I'm like, okay, so, is this not something important? Is this just a waste of time? Is that what people feel? Because I don't want to waste time. I only want to be doing the right thing. I want to help. But if I'm just wasting time, then I'll let it go. Like I said, the police are saying it's nothing. Even at night are in agreement with Sumner County. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It just is so sus to me. I can't stand it. I'm like, OMG, if that was me as a father and I saw this with the mother, I would be pounding on her front door. The cops would have to come there just to make sure that I didn't overstep my bounds, because I'd be losing my shite. I'd be like, I can see where I might even get to the point that the police needed to sit my ass down and say, hold on, just ask questions, don't get violent, because I'd be like, what the hell did you hand that woman? But that's just me. I'm a mama bear. That's why they call me Mama D, because my name is Danny, but I'm a mama bear, and I am in every case. I adopt the victim. I don't care if they're 1,000 years old. They become somebody I care about, and I definitely want Sebastian found. And this, to me, is so sus. How can this not... Explain it then. Tell us. Give us an idea of what what justification is this handoff? Why is that not sus? How can that not be sus? She waited by the car. There's an underhanded, sneaky giving this item or whatever this exchange is. There's this hidden, this whole thing is bizarre. I'm just saying. Even Sebastian himself is like, what is going on? And you can feel it. He knows something's up. What did Katie ask him in that restaurant? What did Mama ask him that he was like, no, 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 no. I'll just sit here and eat my sandwich. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be alive. I'm just going to sit here and eat my sandwich. And what photographs was she taking of him to share with who? I'm not okay with it. The whole case reeks. Renee says, new here. Y'all seem to be very nice, kind groups. So refreshing. You will find we are very supportive. We are caring. We are kind. We are here to help. And that's it. That's all we do. We do our best. Sorta Morta, hello, lovely. Welcome. Truth to light. He didn't want to go, in my humble opinion. He's definitely focusing on whatever's going on with this green hoodie and Mom from the get-go. He's waiting by the door of the car for a little bit longer than he would if she was just already had hit the button and was getting in the car. The whole part where it appears that she is handing something off with two hands going. So she's got always one hand to distract the camera. Like whatever it is that she's showing with this hand, she uses to like point, back up. So it's covering whatever she has. As she gets closer, she uses two hands to, one, kind of flick the item up. She's like, is this what you're looking for? You know what I'm saying? I need a pen. Let's say it's a pen, right? She's handing her a pen. She's like, is this what you're looking for? Right? I have it. Where's my camera? I have it. And the other person's doing the body language of, yeah, give me it. Bring it on. Come. And as she approaches the person, she's more or less like, back up. And the person responds. They back up. Now, think about it. If you're coming to your car and somebody's coming through the car, they haven't been waiting by your car for 2 minutes. They're literally just coming from the parking lot, and they're coming through, and they're more than halfway. You're just going to wait for them to go through, right? You're not going to be like, hello, I'm a queen, and I shall be near my car. Think of how awkward that is when somebody's approaching you, and it's tight between the cars, as you can see. Now, you're going to get in your car and drive away, but you have to come pretty damn tight to that person to be able to chest rub or hiney rub them to allow them through so that you now can get into your car. There's no way little Miss Proudfoot was shaking heinies with this green hoodie person because she didn't know him, in my humble opinion. You're either touching boobies or heinies to get through there with the size of both those gals. Just saying. That's right, Renee. You'd wait for them to pass. Exactly. You'd wait, says Carolyn Miller. You'd definitely wait. Truth for life. Exactly. Thank you, Day in the Life of Penny. I appreciate you. It's called common courtesy. Exactly. So that, by far, for me, and now we're going to get into other parts of the footage over time. It's not going to happen overnight. I also am heavily involved in the Jay Slater case. But I can balance both. I just need time. And so with that, it probably will be a day or two or three, but I do promise you I will come back and we will look at, with them all turning to look at him, and then in the future we'll look at how this whole hoodie person gets there. We just want to take it little bites at a time so that we can digest it all. But let me know. Let's check our I did a poll. Do you feel the mother and green hoodie handed something between them? Yes, it's small, 67%. No, it's just a random no one, 6%. Maybe, but I cannot be sure, is at 27%. Wow. Thank you for taking the poll. That gives me a lot of understanding of I'm not alone. I'm not alone in feeling that. All right, my beautifuls, with that, we have a second channel called 1111 Crime Story, where if you are familiar or not, we welcome everyone and a lot of friendly faces to jump over to the Jay Slater case. It's an open forum, and I will give you a little briefing of who Jay Slater is. It's actually a simple case that just has gotten, like every other case, open like a can of worms, and you're trying to sort it out. But we do have new information over there as well to talk about, which is an open forum everybody can discuss, and I appreciate you. I will see you again very, very soon. Where's our outro? Got it. All right, my loves, with that, thank you and Merry Christmas. Stay warm and stay well. Bye.